The Rangers and the Astros. The Astros $1.70 favorite. Texas plus 150. Total in this game is 8.5. It is shaded to the over at minus 120. Second game in this series. The Astros fell behind last night. Framber Valdez was not great in the beginning, but man, did he turn it up a notch. Came up with 7 strikeouts. Was pretty much unhittable there after the third inning on. And Martin Maldonado delivered a big 3-run double in the 8th inning to get the win for the Astros and for the run line players as well too. So 5-1 Astros win last night. When you look at these two teams, we know that the Astros are rolling right now. They've won 14 out of 17. They're back home. They're completely healthy. They had that 9-game road trip. I had them last night, and I'm going to jump right back on them again today. Jose Altuve had 4 hits in that game, and once Altuve gets on a roll, watch out. And the bat has not come alive for him. Spent a little time on the IL earlier this year, and now he's really starting to feel it. So when I see Altuve get 4 hits in a game, I'm thinking he's going to have a big weekend, and I do like the Astros. Cristian Javier is going tonight against Martin Perez. Javier did get ripped on the road last time, but I'll throw this at you. Javier is much better at home than he is on the road. His last 3 games at home, he's given up no earned runs. So, and last time he faced Texas was actually in Texas a few weeks ago. He shut them down as well too. So the Astros rested Gurriel and Brantley yesterday. They're going to be back in the lineup. I think we do know the numbers, but I'll give them to you again. The Astros have won 11 straight home games against the Rangers, and I believe now the number is something like 23 out of the last 25 going back the last couple of years. So I'm going to ride the Houston train here and take a shot with the Astros. Kyle, some thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with you on this one, TC. This is my favorite of your plays here tonight. Martin Perez is not this good. I mean, there's no way. Look at his stats for the year. He's given up 0 home runs all season. I know he is a guy that induces soft contact, but a 2.01 ERA, 0 home runs. No, this guy's not this good. And I know it's kind of a dead ball this year, and we've had a lot of unders, but his batting average on balls in play so far this year allowed is the lowest of his career. I think that's going to change. You would think it would regress toward the mean. And if you look at Houston's numbers, some would say that Houston's been disappointing against lefties this year, but this is really interesting. They're 16th in the majors in WOBA, and they have a batting average of balls in play of 228, which is way lower than anybody else in baseball, not even close. So this Houston offense is a lot better against lefties than if you just look at their raw data so far this year. 290 is about average for batting average on balls in play. They're definitely going to get a lot better against lefties. And frankly, you already said Javier is a lot better at home for sure. Houston is a good home team. As you said, Houston's dominated Texas there. Texas is just a much weaker team in general. And Javier, I trust quite a bit more than Perez. If you just look at this year's numbers, Perez looks like a good pitcher, but look at the last 2 or 3 years. He is not a very good pitcher. I really don't think he's this good, guys. I mean, I think that we're going to find out. We're going to see the real Martin Perez show up at some point, and hopefully it's tonight, TC.
Yeah, I just go back to Perez when he was a reliever, and he'd be 1 or 2 inning guy, and then they made him into a starter, and he's not going to go deep into games as well too. But yeah, you look at the numbers on the surface. I think a lot of people think, hey, this guy's really good, but when you really look at him and you watch him, he's very hittable. So again, giving a shot with Cristian Javier tonight at home, and hopefully the Astros keep rolling. Remember, completely healthy, and that lineup is rock solid. Basically, from 1 to 8, and Maldonado, if he's hitting, then in the 9 hole, I mean, you've got everybody hitting there. And so watch out for Altuve as well, too. So lock me in. We got the Astros minus 170 at home against the Rangers in this one.